Welcome back, my friends. Teapot Tom here. How's it going, guys? Welcome to episode 12 of our Elspeth playthrough. Where last episode we established a new base of operations, so to speak, at the Moot. We've taken the Moot. From here, we can either go north or maybe directly east towards Castle Drakenhof itself. That is an option. I'm tempted to do that. We would have to take Schwarzhofen on the way, or go through Fort Obstier and then to Tempelhof and then to Drakenhof. There's an army at Tempelhof here. Isabella is in it herself. I don't see Vlad, though. No sign of Vlad. I don't think he's wounded, because if he were, he'd only be wounded for a turn. Actually, no, he comes back immediately after he's wounded, doesn't he? Yeah, there's almost no downtime with the old Vladdy Daddy. Also, I noted that we need to get this up to Tier 3, because if we look at our Imperial Gunnery school, we need to... Here, yeah, the next requirement is to ensure that the following building has been constructed, the Foundry. So we need to do that in order to unlock Tier 3 next, as well as perform 5 gunnery school upgrades, which we've done 1 of 5 already. So we need to do a few more of those. Let's see, we have 1,990 schematic points. So let's see, what should we buff up? We do have a cannon at our disposal. We have 1, and we also have 2 mortars. We lost our rocket battery a couple episodes ago, which was unfortunate, but we're alive at least. Let's see. What's the furthest down or the highest tech upgrade we have for cannons? It's the Grape Shot. Grape Shot, from what I hear, Grape Shot's very powerful. I haven't used it myself yet, but I think we should go for it. It's either that or this. Concussive Blasts. Well, first, the mortars get Snipe, which is interesting. I've never actually used mortars with Snipe and Stock. Huh. That could be pretty effective. And then Concussive Blasts at the next tier after that enables Dazed Contact Effect, reduces speed and melee defense for units hit by the blast of mortars. So that could be really good as well. Slowing enemies down as they're getting pummeled by mortar shots. That is appealing for sure. Ooh, it's a tough choice. We could get both actually. 600. Yeah, let's just get both. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, still have 790 points left. We could even do this to buff up our handgun units, as well as basically all of our powdered missile units, including our free company, which I think we still have. The next tier unlocked increases our ammunition for infantry gunnery units by 25%. That's actually pretty substantial, as well as reduces the reload time, or increases the reload time reduction by 10%. Sure, let's do it. Cool. I really want a land ship. Oh man, land ships are so much fun. We used one in our... was it the Gelt playthrough a couple weeks ago, and it was hilarious. God, I love that thing. We used the Renown one. I haven't used the basic landship yet, but we'll probably do that this campaign at some point. It's one of our goals. Let's make that one of our goals at least. Alright, so with Elspeth, we've already moved. We took the Moot. We don't have any points to allocate. Let's see. We have Gerhardt up here as our warrior priest, so I'm acting as a scout at the moment. We could bring it back down. He's already moved, though. And he's providing useful information up here. He's discovered Fritz Jaeger. I see he's got some Graveguard Grey weapon. It's a little scary. He's got a White King as well. So noted. Let's see. Let's take you, bend the bait, and give him some more units. A couple spearmen. And then I think I'm going to thicken up the front line of our main army, or Elspeth's army. Get rid of one of these archer units. And, yeah, let's get rid of one of them. And thicken up our front line with a renowned unit. I'm thinking these guys here, Grundle's Defenders, because what's useful about them in this situation against fighting the vampire counts is that they're immune to psychology. That's pretty important when fighting vampires, in which basically everything that they have, they're undead, it causes fear. These guys don't care about that. So, excellent. Nice. Okay, so looking good. Fort Soul's holding up. No one's put any pressure on Fort Soul. We made peace with Scrag last episode as well, which is useful. I don't know how long peace is going to last, because things are continuing to deteriorate between us, but, you know, we're doing our best. At least it gives us a little reprieve for the time being to focus on Vlad, right? So, okay, I think that's about it. Let's check diplomacy real quick. Talk to Carl. Hey, Carl. Bye, Carl. Alright, Averlin's doing alright. Oh, they want a defensive alliance. That could be useful, actually. I think I'm going to do this. He's at war with Scrag. That's fine. This won't pull us into war against Scrag right away. Okay, yeah, I'm going to agree to this, but you're going to have to pay me a little cash. 137. Better than nothing, I suppose. He wants to confederate as well. Let's take a look. Do we want to confederate Everland? We'd get Averheim. We get Flensburg. We get an army here. Marius, if I remember correctly, has 4 units of Empire Knights in here, which could be useful. They would tank our economy, though. Taking out another army, nearly a full stack, 17 units, would put us into the red for sure. As well as a half stack here, led by Griswold. We definitely have to get rid of this army and probably some of this army. I think we're best just keeping him as a defensive ally at the moment and having him act as a buffer for us. It's nice that he has Grenstalt down here, because in the event that Scrag does declare war on us again, which will happen eventually, Scrag will likely come back up through this valleyway and hit Grenstadt, because he's now at war with Averland. Before, I don't think he was at war with Averland. I think he just kind of waltzed on through and put pressure on the Fildorf, if we recall from a couple episodes ago. Yeah, so I think defensive alliance at the moment is fine. And okay, I think that's it for this turn. Let's move on. Do apologize for not releasing an episode yesterday. I had the sniffles. Allergies were really bad. I have a cat, Izzy, for those that are regulars on the channel, and I am allergic to her. And I was out of my allergy medication, so I was just sniffling most of the day, and it wouldn't have made for good recording, in my honest opinion. So, delayed it till today. Okay, the Changeling's just been sitting there for about 5 turns. That's interesting. He derped out. Changeling does like to derp out. It's kind of a pattern I've noticed with him. Okay, let's go for... Oh, both those armies disappeared. The 2 Vampire Count armies, the one that was at Tempelhof and the other one that was at Krugenheim, vanished. I don't know where they are. Let's do a little scouting. Oh, speaking of scouts, let's grab a new scout. We have capacity for a couple more engineers now, thanks to Elspeth's tech tree. Let's grab this figurine Scar. I want this guy to be... look at that mustache. I want this guy to be a full-time scout, at least for now. Alright. You come over here, because I want him to kind of replace Gerhard, essentially. I want Gerhard to go back into our army, because he is a useful warrior priest. We need Soulfire. Soulfire is very good against the undead, especially, who tend to operate in big, massive blobs. Soulfire does well against that. Alright. So, let's put pressure on Schwarzhofen. I'm thinking... But first, let's move this guy down to right about here. I want to see what's going on over here. Okay. Is this a different lord? Or is this the same one from last turn? This name I don't recall. Maybe it is. I see Isabella's in this army, so I'm assuming this was the army that we could see previously last turn. So they haven't moved. Interesting. Okay. Drakenhof, military presence. There is a military presence of 1. Okay, so there's a lord over there. What about over here? Okay, alright, it shares the same province, so we wouldn't be able to differentiate between the two. Alright, so let's go for Schwarzhofen. 11 garrison, not too bad. Let's bring down Ben the Bait. Oh, why didn't... What? Why? Oh, did I get rid of the building? Oh, no, I did. Oh, I got rid of the building here. Oh, no, I shot myself in the foot. It's okay. I hate it when I do that. I'm like, oh, on one hand, I want these spear units. On the other hand, get rid of the stupid building. Then I needed to recruit them. Oh, well, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Let's go ahead and... We can skip the growth building, because this building here, the pastures, effectively act as a growth building. Quite a good one, in fact. It also generates income and replenishment rate. Very good. Let's do that. Let's do the money. Let's bring down Ben. Alright, Benny. Benny, we'll take some attrition. I don't want him to take attrition. Just scooch down like this. Indeed. Alright, good. That'll work. Alright, let's hit it. Oh, the big Carbine Dragon. Decisive low. We could fight this. I mean, of course it would be just a major blowout. It would be a very swift and easy victory. I'm trying to prevent unnecessary damage on our army, because we're going to be going up against quite a few forces here. in the form of enemy armies and Vlad's garrisons. So I want to stay in tip-top shape. So perhaps we should fight this out. Let's see what we can do with this dragon. Let's do it. This is the first battle yet that I've seen the dragon. Carmine dragon, that is. Let's see what it can do. They have a unit of bats. Okay. There's no actual character leading these enemy forces. So, yeah, that's good for us. Especially considering they're undead. Undead rely heavily on their characters, right? So, when the undead don't have any characters, they're very prone to crumbling. Alright, let's just set up back here. Create a nice firing line. There is somewhat of a hill here. It's not great. Could even position ourselves right here, but get up nice and close to them. But I want to allow ourselves to build up some wins. Let's just sit back here. Put our mortars on either side. Like that. That'll do. Alright, handgunners and whatnot don't have the best field of fire. Which is fine, but we don't need to use them in this particular battle very much. Let's put 2 of them over here. You 2 on this side. Is that some over the hill? Not really. No, it's okay. Don't need them. It's okay. You'll be 2, 3, 4. Lupia will probably use. He's got that repeater rifle. That's quite useful. The Carmine Dragon. Let's get a good look at this thing. Purple, my favorite color. Wow. It's more like a burgundy. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome stuff. I like the saddle, which is essentially like a throne. It's a throne saddle. That scythe, her book. Very cool. Love it. As far as I understand, she does not have a tabletop model, but I could be wrong. Maybe she did. Did you guys, for those that played the tabletop fantasy, did she have a tabletop model itself, or is this just the work of CA solely? I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. Alright, Empire Captain. Elton him out. Could be over here. Alright, free company on the flanks. They do have a unit of hounds. The hounds will try to get on our flanks, so they're good at that. 2 archers. Let's put the archers kind of behind these guys here. And then our front line. 2 of our 3 frontline units are unbreakable, which is pretty sweet. That is intentional. Alright, can we shoot over the top of the heads of these flagellants? Yeah. Okay, there's a slight defilade there that allows us to fire over them a bit more effectively, so I'm happy with that. Alright, what are we forgetting? Oh yes, our pistoliers. Let's put them over here. They can maybe draw on those bats, who knows. I'm curious to see what other upgrades they get. I think they get restock here pretty soon, don't they? It's kind of cool, being able to restock ammunition, because that's kind of their downfall, I've noted, over the years, is that they don't have many shots. Each guy can only shoot 13 volleys, and that's just, you know, it's not that much. Not that much. So being able to reload is pretty nice boon. Put you guys right there. Alright, Scar mode. Alright, they do have that bat unit. I'm tempted to put a free company back here. Let's do that. Let's put you guys back here, just in case those bats decide to, like, go around the flank and get on top of our artillery. I want to be able to counter them nicely. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's try emphasizing the use of Elspeth here. Let's do a range check. They're probably just out of range. Yeah, it's okay. Hounds, I note, are on the left flank there. Our left flank. Their leadership kit is in the form of those skeleton spearmen. The hounds are almost in range of our cannons. These guys over here. Cannons are opening up on the doggos. Volley coming in. Doing some nice damage there. Good shot. Here come the bats. We could just fight them in the air. Not a big deal. Let's do that. See how she does. Might as well pop that. Get that nice damage resistance. Mortars are opening up on the doggos as well. Initial volley misses. That's okay. Let's do another range check here. Infantry line is just outside the range of our artillery. Keep an eye on that. Bats are getting wrecked, as you'd suspect. This is a big old dragon. Doggo's taking hits from the mortars and cannons still. Spearmen almost in range of our mortars. They are in range of the cannons. Let's switch on to them. Nice volley. Doggos are truly derped out. Not sure what they're doing. Let's get those mortars firing. They're slightly out of range still, so okay, we'll hold off. Bats crumbling away. After the bats are down, let's do a nice breath attack down the flank of these spears. Alright, mortars. You're basically in range of the front line of the enemy, so let's get on them. Cannons keep firing at them. Bats hanging in there. They're more resilient than I expected. They do have high melee defense, which is probably what's keeping them alive so long. That innate high melee defense is a very important stat in general in this game. It's one of my favorite stats, actually, for your troops, is melee defense. I try to prioritize that over a lot of other things. Mortar's doing a lot of damage there. Nice volley on those skeletons. Come on, get rid of these bats so I can use my breath attack. Come on. Could spirit leech them, that's overkill. Come on, bats, just die already. Elspeth has that innate regen, keeping her at full health, which is nice. Mortars continuing to fire in, doing a lot of damage. Cannon ripping shots in there. Okay, the bats are down. Let's get a nice breath attack right down the flank of this unit here. Might actually do some collateral damage on the hounds as well. We'll see. Oh, it's a laser beam. Oh, what the heck? I was not expecting that. Holy cow. What? Okay, that's cool. That caught me by surprise. I've kept the action of this dragon unbeknownst to me intentionally over the past couple months since she's been out. Or month or so. So that was my first time seeing a breath attack from her. Very cool. Just get the cannon firing over here, because I don't want the cannon to accidentally hit the dragon. Like it just did. Ow! Yeah, let's pull these guys over here. Get some shots on them. Let's get ready to tank out over here. Lupia, get ready to shoot some zombies. Or whatever they are. Skeleton warriors. Alright, doggos, I don't want you getting on my troops. If I can avoid it. I'm screening them out. Screen them out. Now, you're on foot, so I'll get you into melee against these spears. That's fine. The anti-large of the spears won't take into effect there. Doggo's getting ripped off. Oh, they just ran past the Empire Captain, but it's okay. They crumble to death. Regardless. Let's get this guy up here. Lupio's getting some shots in. 36 kills already? Not bad. Let's have some focus over here on these zombies. A nice clump of units over here will be very nice to focus on. Let's kind of scooch these guys around the perimeter. Around the flanks of our swordsmen so they get a nice line of sight on the enemy troops there. Use acquisition there on those guys. Accusation, not acquisition. Close enough. Nice volley, ripping shots in on those zombies. Doing a lot of damage. Zombies have a lot of health. So that was actually a ton of damage accrued on those zombies. Mortars firing away. Beautiful. How's Elspeth doing? She's taking a bit of damage. These are Graveguard, I just noted. Probably should have used the breath attack on them. That's okay, though. We'll drop a purple sun right on top of them. Let's go ahead and do that. That should finish them off and incur army losses. Keep shooting. You guys move over to the flanks. Intercept them. You guys back off. There we go. That should be fine. Lose a couple troops there, but it's fine. Army-wide crumbling taking place, and there we go. Boom. Cool. Nice, easy little battle. Lost 4 guys to 1,500. I like that. Good numbers. The laser beam. Caught me by surprise. That was pretty cool. I was expecting this, you know, flowing breath attack. Instead, it's just like a bzzz. Get lasered. Now, I didn't check to see what kind of target that laser breath attack is most useful against. I probably should have done that. Because some breath attacks are anti-large, some are better against blobs of infantry, so it just kind of depends. Good damage for Elspeth. Lupio, 64 kills, not bad. Cannons did well. Outriders did a bit of damage. Handguns were able to shoot around the flanks of our frontline troop pretty effectively. Get some nice kills on those infantry. Mortars did all right. Well, especially 123 kills is not bad. Cool. All right, and let's just let's see. This was short soften. There are pastures here, so we'll get access to another one of those growth buildings, which is nice. Yeah, pastures, cool. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for that one. Just a quick, nice, easy little battle. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, and happy gaming.